Route back tour. So I went to go see the movie Ghost in the Shell with Paa Last Shadow, and it was pretty interesting. The graphics was all that, special effects. You went to see it in 3D, and basically what it was is they was taking dead bodies, the body parts from the dead, and putting them inside of robots, right? Synthetic robots that look humanoid but are robotic. So the Ghost in the Shell, it was this white girl who was a Chinese girl or Asian girl before she died, and they took her brain and they put it in a robotic body, and that was the Ghost in the Shell. But then inside the movie, 70% of the world was dealing with cyber robotics or cyber technology, and and it was this particular part in the movie where they was going around cerebral hacking, where they was like hacking into people's memories and stealing their subconscious minds and stealing their identity through their mental, through the mental reservoir. But see, with a Nawapian mind, right? And I'm coming out of the Neuro-Science of Wu-Nawap, right? The Neuro-Science of Wu-Nawap. And the thing with that is even if they were to hack your cerebral, because the computer, the brain, the damag, is like a holographic computer. That's what it says in the Neuroscience of Wu-Nawap. It says the brain acts like a holographic computer charged battery with many sakafat cells grouped, and your memory is stored in a higher drive called mental. So even if they were to hack you cerebrally, your brain is constantly undergoing neurogenesis. And neurogenesis is the ability to create new neurons in the brain. And only the liver in the brain is able to do this, is able to create new neurons. Now the brain actually has 999 billion neurons, and is constantly undergoing neurogenesis. So you're constantly creating new neural pathways. And through these neural pathways are chemical messages, right? Chemical messages and signaling, right? And this will reconnect you back to your morphogenic field of that higher drive called your mental, to connecting you back to the mental reservoir as those thought waves are flowing from the mental reservoir, and then it melts into brain etheric soup, and that is your brain etheric seeds, and that's how you formulate your thought waves. Nagaru formulating thought waves 24 billion miles per moment. Nagaru males, masculine, and Vanas Tasu, the sacred feminine, Nagaru Zazaz Tatu, females, their thought waves travel 26 billion miles per moment. So even, and I just saw, Paa the family, we just saw the other movie, what's it called? It's called, what's that movie called? Babe?
Power Rangers?
No, not Power Rangers. The movie before that.
Get Out?
Get Out. We just saw the movie Get Out. And even in that movie, what they were doing, they were taking people's bodies and taking over their bodies by neurologically transferring the subconscious mind into another body, into black bodies, preferably. Why? Because the black body has the highest vibration of melatonin, the highest production of melatonin. As you have serotonin, which is daytime, and melatonin, which is the shadow hours. And Nagarus have the highest production of melatonin coming from that third eye, or your pineal gland, your eye of Re, your pineal gland, which secretes melatonin, which helps set your biological clock, which is your circadian rhythm, where a number of your glandular and organ functions go through a 24-hour cycle with the planet Earth, a sun cycle, having sunlit genes being activated by solar. with your solar plexus as as your body is a solar system. You have a solar plexus. You are the center of your universe. But that's a whole nother bill. But back to these movies. So in 2 movies within less than 2 months, they put out with cerebral hacking and bodies getting hacked and you going into that sunken place. And in both movies, they showed the sunken place. They showed the sunken place in Ghost in the Shell, and they showed the sunken place in Get Out. And that movie Get Out that's a message for Africans to get out of America. Time to go back to America. The same thing that the Honorable, Marcus Garvey, he woke us back up to Africa, and then they put us back to sleep with their forms of Islamism, right? When they brought us Nobel Drew Ali and Marcus Garvey, the Moorish Science Temple, and the Nation of Islam. Both of these was the spellbound as a new form of the spell of Islamism, a new form of Islamism, where the Knights of Columbus got together with Hambra Shrine to create this new form of Islamism. So it's time, the spell is real. And if you see him putting in the movie, it's real. That's what it is. What I do.